Good morning. This is Danny Coelho. I'm the owner of DS&P. And for those of you who I've had the pleasure to meet in person, hi again. And for those of you who have never met and we've only interacted online or by email, it's a pleasure to meet you. Coming to you in some kind of unforeseen circumstances, weird circumstances that we find each other in. And I wanted to actually send to you a very short video of some things that messages, resources, and things that I wanted to mention to all of our clients. Instead of sending you this long text message, email, that I'm sure you've received from either dozens, if not hundreds, of different businesses or sources. I wanted to kind of stand out and send you a short video. First and foremost, I wanted to express that our thoughts and prayers are with all of our clients and with their families as well, especially those who are feeling sick. Our prayers are with all of you. We hope that we may all be able to get out of this weird, surreal circumstances that we find each other, that we find ourselves in. Also, a very deep, from the bottom of our heart, thank you to all the healthcare professionals who are on the front lines of this virus. Thank you so much for what you do, for putting your health and even your lives on the line for the benefit of all of us. Thank you so much. We are so appreciative of what you do. As I was mentioning in the beginning of the greeting, I wanted to send you a few resources and a few pieces of information that might be of your benefit. The very first one is on the bottom of this video. You're going to find a link to a podcast that I listen to on a regular basis that is called Make Me Smart with Kai Risdall and Molly, I forget her last name right now. But anyway, Make Me Smart is an incredible podcast that provides financial trends, financial forecasting, how things are revolving in the financial markets, in the economic markets, so that we as businesses can prepare ourselves from the marketing standpoint. I listen to this religiously. But in this particular case, the episode that came out yesterday talks about the benefits that are going to be coming your way for the vast majority of Americans from the government. The title of the podcast is, So When Are We Getting the $1,200 Check? It actually goes into detail as far as who gets it, what sort of requirements are there, what time frame you may be looking at. And I know that all of us are expecting or are wanting to find out what sort of assistance may be on the table so that we can prepare for it accordingly. This episode touches that particular subject. There's going to be more content coming your way, both from that podcast and from DS&P. That I'm going to be sharing with all of you guys, that has to do with a comparison between all the different financial assistance that will be coming to businesses specifically. I am going to be including also on the bottom of this video a link to a disaster loan assistance. It's called COVID-19 Economic Injury Disaster Loan Application by the U.S. Small Business Administration. I'm looking at here now on my screen, and there's some eligibility. The bottom line is this: there's going to be resources for all of the business owners. I'm going to, as we come across legitimate, to the point resources that will benefit either our clients or their businesses, I will be sharing those with you. So as soon as they become available, we don't like bombarding our clients with email, and we're not going to, but as relevant information becomes available, we will share that with you. So there's going to be more resources coming your way in the weeks or days to come. Lastly, I wanted to also mention that we're all on this together. I know that these are uncertain times. I remember I was living in Miami when we went through the financial collapse of 2008. And I remember people saying that this is a once in a generation event, that something like this only comes once a century. Well, perhaps this coronavirus or COVID-19 is the event of this particular century, but we are only talking about a 12-month difference between one and the other. Now, I don't want to compare one or the other. I don't want to be fantastical about any of the things that are happening, but I do want to say this. It is definitely affecting everyone, just like it did in 2008. You are not alone in experiencing either difficulties or experiencing things that we may not be able or that we will not experience again in our lifetime. But reach out to either other business owners, reach out to us. From a marketing standpoint, we have been able to meet with clients on a one-on-one basis. I have jumped on the phone and discussed different strategies with our clients, and that's why we're here. So if you had to shut down your business because of what's happening on shelter in place or lockdowns in your particular neighborhoods or cities, we can adapt. And I'm referring to your business. Your digital presence is the very first and foremost thing that can be changed basically within a day or two. Supply chains and some of the other things in hiring or employment might be something a little more difficult. But when it comes to strategy and when it comes to adjusting, it's something that we can help you. So reach out to us. Let's discuss how and what things we can do in order to make your particular business successful. This is not the time to panic as a business owner. This is a time to sit, analyze what's going on, and strategize on what can be accomplished, and provide a success to not only your business but others around you with social good. Providing services that your neighborhood or your city may need, and providing them in a way in which social distancing can still be done. There are a few examples. Just let me mention a couple of examples of some of our clients. We had a taco stand that started as a little tiny taco stand in a little gas station, who grew to be a restaurant. Well, recently, of course, all the restaurants are shut down. Their commerce has been come to a screeching halt. So what my client did is he adjusted. We converted all of his revenue now online. We're placing orders online. We're automating everything, so clients are receiving emails that are triggered automatically. Orders are coming in to him with a skeleton. I actually think it's his family, the one that is helping out. Bottom line is that he has not stopped, and he's actually doing fairly well Probably not 100% of what he was doing before, but the revenue hasn't stopped. And that's the important part. There is also a company that we just started working with that offers health products. And specifically, they offer a coffee that is an immune system booster. So products like that can provide a service to people. We're definitely stepping up our efforts. We're redoing their search engine optimization and helping them out with paid advertising campaigns. I am confident that he's actually going to be increasing significantly the revenue that he's producing online. And finally, a trainer slash a small gym in Canada that we're working with, which has completely adjusted from having their gym open to their members to completely offering all of their services online. Now they're doing a tutoring, they're doing classes online, and we established their membership and payment procedures. Everything is done online now. Bottom line is this: just because things have shifted from under us, the earth, the foundation has shifted from under us, does not mean your business has to suffer as much as you think. There are ways to produce revenue online, and this is the one silver lining to all of this. We can help try to keep you as much as possible in not only keeping the revenue streams, but maybe even, in some cases, increasing your revenue stream. Things do not have to come to a screeching halt. We can help. Finally, I know that this was supposed to be a very short message, but it's taking a lot longer than I anticipated. Be safe and stay healthy. Obey your restrictions and laws that have been put in place with social distancing and doing things in a way which is responsible not only for you, for your family, and for the community overall. We're here to support you. We'll be in touch. Hope that the resources that are going to be at the bottom of this email can help you, and we are here to help. So reach out and we can discuss your particulars to try to figure out what we can do to increase your revenue. Thank you. We'll be in touch.